Hey everybody, Shep here. Well, today I've been harvesting green beans. Uh, it took me, I think I've been out here about hour and 45 minutes or so, picking my 3 rows of Roma green beans. And today, they've just been a pain to pick. We had a lot of rain. We had like over 3 inches of rain altogether over the course of 3 or 4 days. And the rain and wind kind of made them all lay down, so it's hard to get through these rows. And then they're all laying down and stuff, makes them hard to pick. But a lot of people complain about picking green beans, but I've never had a problem with it, because the trick to it is milk crate. And you just sit here and move along, and normally, if they're not all laying over in the row, it's no problem to get through. But it is what it is. At least we got some rain. The ears on the corn are starting to fill out, so that's awesome. We got that rain at a good time because it was getting pretty dry. The onions, they're starting to bulb out, so they really needed it too. But yeah. So what kind of haul did I get picking the green beans today? Well, let's go see. I know I picked these last Monday, which was the 4th of July, which I made a video about. And so I guess that makes today the 11th. And I hadn't picked them anymore since then. Last week it was 3/4 of a bushel. And this week I got considerably more. That's the reason it took me so long to pick them. Those are 1/2 bushel baskets, and that is a bushel basket. So basically probably 1 3/4. So about a bushel more than I got last time. Which I knew picking them, they were yielding about twice, a little over twice what they did last week. So yeah, last week my wife canned, I think it was 27 pints. So yeah, now the fun part begins. We'll pick some, during the rain I didn't get out here, so they kind of got big on me. But yeah, so I was I was out here thinking, if I was growing green beans and selling them, you could probably, well, I know you can make some decent money, because a bushel of green beans is like, I think it's around $30 or $40. So, I have right here probably $60, $75 worth of green beans if I wanted to sell them. And as far as what it costs to grow them, that ain't too bad, because I bought these seed. The seed for these, I bought a pound of seed for $4, which I didn't use the whole pound. I've probably got half of it left, maybe not quite half. So a couple dollars worth of seed, and then I do fertilize the beans, but not very much, so they don't get a lot. So I doubt I used even $1 worth of fertilizer on them. So yeah, that's a pretty good return on growing food practically free. Of course, they're not going to be free to can. So you got the canning lids, which those just keep going up, and obviously the electricity to can them. But yeah, got a big green bean harvest here today. This'll do. I imagine this will do us close to canning however much we want this year. Might do a little bit more after this, but for the most part, it's done. And we'll be close to having enough. Last year, had the complete opposite with green beans. This year, I'm doing really well. Last year, the seed I bought, they were not what they were supposed to be. I had Blue Lakes last year, or that's what they were supposed to be, which is a round green bean. And they were round, but they were a string bean. And that's something I never really messed with. So that was my first experience with a string bean, and these green beans are already enough work. You don't need another step in them. So, and on top of that, this was the first year, last year was the first year that I had this garden in this spot, and part of it didn't get plowed real good because I was planting 50 years of sod, and they didn't grow good at all. So I had three rows like this, but realistically, as bad as they came up, it was probably like just having maybe a little over one row of these. It was horrible, and the weeds were real bad because it didn't get plowed deep, and yeah, it was just bad. So we didn't can a whole lot last year, and what we did wasn't nearly as good as these are going to be. So I'm excited to have these. And let's see what else, see if there's anything else we can talk about. The tomatoes, I'm starting to have a few of them, unfortunately, which this is a first year that I've had experience with this too. They've all got blossom end rot, which, I mean, I've experienced a little bit in the past, but this looks like it's gonna hit me pretty hard. So, to be fair though, here's some with it. All the ones I've noticed on aromas, but these other ones, now these are a lot newer varieties, so they may have some resistance, but some of my peppers have it too, I noticed. Like I said, I've never really had that on a large scale, so that's kind of a new thing. So I've been learning about it, and I don't know if there's much I can do about it now. Probably just not going to worry about it. But yeah, I wanted to just didn't really have anything else for a video this week, so I just thought I would talk about these green beans. And like I said, I've never really minded green beans, picking them. I don't have a problem at all usually. These were, like I said, were just a pain today to pick, but now the part that I like, they say today, I was on the news this morning, they said it was going to be the hottest day of the week, so come out here, get these picked early, then I'm going to go and we're going to wash these up, and I'm going to sit and I'm going to watch either TV or YouTube and break these. So until it gets cooler this evening, I come back out and do a few more things. But that's my big plan. So hope everybody has a great day. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later.